We got a travel day. I am going to show you the secrets of the tour and the one piece of equipment that I think I've seen in every single tour player's bag when it comes to hitting the road. This video is going to give you a step-by-step guide as to what you should do the next time you want to take your beloved golf clubs on the road with you to ensure they get to point B in one piece. Let's get into it. Today's video is going to be all about how you set up your golf bag to travel from one location to the next. The winter's coming, you might be looking to get a bit of a golf getaway coming up in your future, but many of you do not know how to get your clubs from point A to point B in one fit state and ready to play. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to pack your golf bag and some of the things I take with me that are non-negotiable that need to go on golf trips. I'm also going to reveal a couple of secrets from the tour. Those guys are professionals at traveling from point A to point B. There's a couple of things that they do that you can do that will help ensure that your valued property gets to the next stop. Let's start first of all with the bag divider and where things need to go to set you up for success moving forward. The driver and the woods and the hybrid and the putter. I've only got 3 dividers in this golf bag. They all go at the top. So when it comes to your golf bag, you're gonna have these different dividers. It sets up nicely so that you can get in there and look at it. Also, you can lean on it if needed, but anything with a wood top goes in here or the putter. Then you want to set it up in order. So we've got 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the right side, and then I put the other wedges and the short irons on the left side of this golf bag. So as you're making your choice and you put the stand in there, you can see the clubs will sit up, but it also makes it easy for me knowing exactly where anything goes. Things you got to decide before you get going. Are you traveling on an aeroplane? If you are, then it's important that you put your aerosols and stuff like that into the actual hold, because these aren't going to get through as hand luggage. So take your sunscreen, for example, key here as a key piece of equipment, whack that in there. Batteries have got to come out, but get things set up so there's no problems for you when you get to the airport. I put any new gloves in there. If I'm going to Bandon Dunes or somewhere that's wet, I might take 3 or 4 gloves with me. I don't have it here, but now's a good time to pop the umbrella into the actual golf bag handling piece. Check you've got golf tees. Check you got everything you need for the trip. Then let's talk about the actual packing. Grab your towel. That's something that you can wrap around the irons to stop them from clinking together. I'm not personally an iron cover guy. Some people tend to travel with iron covers. It's not for me. One of the things that you do want to do that is essential. Any clubs you have that have a removable head from the golf shaft. This is the area that if you get to point B and it's broken, you're going to be totally screwed. So take the driver, remove the head, place it in the head cover and pop that down into the pocket. I have training aids that I might travel with there. That is a different subject. I'll cover some of them, but training aids that are easy to squash down, like the smart ball, that goes in the pocket. One of the tips that you see from the best in the world, you're trying to fill the pockets and fill the bag because you don't want things rattling around. So things that you might travel with. Now, I may not take this on every journey. If it's content, I definitely want my eye range in there. Something that I tend to use a lot of is one of these. Shout out to our boy Gene over at iRange. You basically can't make videos without one of these bad boys. So again, it all depends on the type of trip. If I'm playing, I don't want to have too much that's going to take me off my own golf game, but content, you need your eye range. Shaft alignment sticks, you can't guarantee they're going to be at every stop. The reason you put the tour aim in, again, is to fill out the pockets. You don't want anything moving around. I've got extra golf balls in there. I've got my Sky Caddy charger in there. That's now looking in a good spot. The next piece that is massive, and I picked this up at a good event.
Please welcome Chris Trottie!
This is a bag boy, and it's the Backbone Travel Cover Support System. I have seen this in every single tour player's bag. This would probably be one of the most used things on tour. I never really had one until I got it through Good. Extend it out to the full distance. So now it's longer than the clubs and longer than the bag. Stand the bag up, place it down, all the way to the bottom, then push. That's gonna be your maximum height. That then protects any bonded woods that you might have. So my 2 fairway woods are bonded, my putter is longer, make sure that's in a good spot. The towel around the irons, nothing's moving around. Then place the back end of the golf bag into the back end of your travel cover. Travel covers are important you get the right one. I've banged a sticker on the bottom. It's a black travel cover. There's many of these going to be in the airport. By having the sticker on the bottom, I can identify that it's my travel cover. Easiest way to do this is to actually pick the bag up, and then everything stands up as a whole, and you're neat and tidy. Job done. Lay it down, push your golf clubs to one side of the bag. Why would you do that? Because, and I've taken out my putting plates because that needs to sit flat. I've got a launch monitor. If this is going in a car, I'll put this in there. If it's going to the airport, not happening. Put your anything that needs to stay flat like that. That now moves with me, with my full swing kit, as hand luggage. That's easy to carry. Hat box, place your hats in here, so your hats are gonna look pristine when you get there. This goes in the travel cover, and the reason being, you don't want things to move around. There's always room in this back corner. If I slide that in there, now that can't move. For this video, I've only got 1 pair of golf shoes. If you've got a shoe bag, it keeps them nice, especially the white shoes like this. These are the new Addy equipments, brand new. I would place them there. Again, if I had a shoe bag, spot on, perfect. This scenario, I don't. Zip everything up. You don't need to stand it up yet. If you've got extra shoes, lay them in there. Always think about the weight. When it comes to making sure everything's tight and secure, this bag is excellent for that. I've literally just got back off a trip, so everything's at the perfect width. Wrap the top one. Any flight tickets you've got, anything like that, don't put them onto a clasp. Make sure they go around the handle in the middle, and then you're ready to go. And if you've got everything secure like that, there's your bag boy at the top. I mean, nothing's going to damage that. Throw it in the hold, make sure they take it, job done. The one thing I will add, there's an Apple tag in here. I think that's critical because obviously if you do lose your golf clubs, you know the exact location, you can deal with the airline and make sure that you can find those golf clubs quicker in addition to the ticket that the airline will give you. Simple tips, but they're important. Not everyone knows how to pack their golf bag or what the tour players do. Traveling is going to be a big part of your development as a golfer. If you're keeping your data, you know how you perform at your home golf course. Now let's see if it works on the road. It's all set. Next trip, here we come.